What's up guys, this is RG giving you another high definition broadcast. As you can see, I'm on the Witch Doctor mail and I'm going to be doing a full run through of beta patch 10. So here we go.
The air is heavy with death. The fallen star is near.
So the first thing I'm going to tell you about is switching targets with the poison dart here. So we're going to switch targets right there, and always when you hit a target with the poison dart, you want to just go ahead and switch to a different target because that's the way that it's going to be most effective. Another funny thing about the poison dart is just how he looks when he's shooting the poison dart. He sticks his butt out and he really puts all his effort into blowing through that dart, but it's pretty funny. I thought the animation was hilarious when I first saw it. But that is that, so here we are switching targets, like I said, always switch the targets. And what we're gonna do is not go for the stash, we're just gonna go ahead and go straight up, get only items that we find on our way. We don't need to really get anything from the stash because we don't really use anything from the stash anyways. So we're just going to use items that we find on the way and craft items with magic subtle essences that we find on the way as well. So the next slot we're going to get is definitely the summon zombie dogs, and we're going to quickly just put that on 1 because I really like poison dart on both my right and my left click. So when you run out of your poison dart on mana, that's the only way you could run out of poison darts, by the way, you will actually go and use your basic attack anyways. So usually want to use your poison dart even if you're in the very front of the what do you call it, mob there. So we got our pants here, cloth pants. I didn't really see a change there. Oh yeah, there it is. So I guess he just, instead of wearing like little leaves, he covers up, and then he has like a little cloth over the leaves. So we're just switching targets here, making sure we get to maximize our DPS. Just, you know, making sure that we get different targets each time. And with all range classes, you're usually gonna kill more enemies than you would with a melee class. And I got a little cracked buckler, so it's gonna be better than nothing in my offhand. So we're gonna go ahead and equip that. And as I have this cloth tunic, I just wanted to show you something real quickly with the Witch Doctor class. Take a look at his face. There's actually some tattoos or war paint that actually changes on his face when you put anything on his chest. So whatever is on your chest is actually also going to affect your face.
A cave with hopes of finding hidden treasure, I came upon a most grisly sight. A heap of dead bodies. Unbelievably, as I was searching them for any items of value, they began to rise. I must tell them of this in New Tristram before it's too late.
So I got some shoes, cracked shoes, better than no shoes at all. Say cracked shoes? Yeah. So I guess the shoes are wooden, because, or I guess leather can crack as well. So here we go, on our way to kill some more zombies. Getting our bonus right after we kill this Richard Mother here. We'll be able to get our bonus as I dodge her acid spit or whatever kind of throw up she's trying to do on me. And yes, she is throwing up so that the zombies will res on the throw up.
Old TRISTRAM. Diablo's evil lingers everywhere here.
There you go. She has some kind of miracle grow throw up there, and we're gonna kill the Richie Queen. Get that hand axe, and also a low quality sword. And the hand axe is actually going to be better than the knife, so that we started out with. So we're gonna go ahead and switch up to the hand axe. Got some cracked gloves there. So put those crack gloves on.
Thank you.
Come.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
Did you know your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons. Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
This is a place of power. Your mother hid her secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed it.
So Captain Dalton is going to give us our first blue. Let's hope that it's a really good item. A really good weapon would be the best thing for this character. If we could get a really good sword or a dagger, nice. So it's a vampiric dagger that's only going to give us plus life back, but better than the actual axe that we're going to have on right now for sure. So we'll put that on, and actually it's going to give us more attack speed as well. So it's going to be 1.5 instead of 1.3, as daggers have 1.5 attack speed and axes actually have 1.3. So when you look at the simple daggers and things like this, simple isn't going to give you anything. Fine is going to give you something better, and masterwork or masterful, something like this, is going to give you more than fine. So you want to look out for that.
This is Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
So here we go into Tristram Cathedral, Cathedral level 1, on our journey. And if you could remember correctly, the Nephilim altar was right over there, as they took it out of the game. It is no longer there. So there's always a bunch of stuff here, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom on this. And I'll zoom out because I wanted to show you guys the grotesque, how actual well they do it, and I'll show you zoomed in now what I'm talking about. Kills all the zombies around the area. So that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. We got a Wangada, and we're going for 2 to 3, but we actually got 1 to 2. And you always want to kill off these guys, as my dog's doing a good job there. Just gotta make sure that I kill them off. And as you can see, Poison Dart actually kills them off quite well, because it does a dot, which is a damage over time. And we're gonna go ahead and put on these. Actually, no, we're not, because 1 experience. I guess that's pretty good. And this chest is a little bit better, so we'll do that. But we're actually going to salvage these pants later on, as it's really not that much of an upgrade, but plus 1 EXP, and we can definitely use these subtle essence to get a better weapon than the one we have currently. Thick cloth pants, going to give us some more, and we'll just keep that down here. So as you can see, this is the tile set I've been talking about in my other videos. When you see that conjoined room, there's always going to be a room up here that you can go to. And you always want to hit the falling debris, just for 1 because it's cool, and for 2 because it does a good amount of damage in CC. And by CC I am referring to crowd control, and that's going to control the enemy mobs that are on the enemies, obviously. So always go for the grotesque if you can, because it will kill off these zombies faster than you can just target them solo. So right there, and it kills all of them. So nice, easy kill of all of the mobs there, and that's courtesy of the grotesque exploding on all of them. And this is going to be the cathedral entrance. I believe it'll be this way. So we're going to continue on this way. Ooh, wow, that was pretty cool. Stuff still falling from the sky. So I always loved, you know, shooting up zombies into the sky from those destructible debris. And yes, it is this way, as you can see. And we're always gonna go for the grotesque, like I say before. And there we go, because all the zombies are on there. So let's cross our fingers for that Wonga doll. We want it to be 2 to 3. So we're looking for 2 to 3 on the Wonga doll. There it is, 2 to 3, nice. So we got a good DPS boost from that. If you guys want to see, I get about a 2 DPS boost from that. And I've tried to save those guys plenty of times before. I tried to one-shot the guy there, and even if you one-shot him before he even attacks them, they still die, so it's just impossible for you to save those town folks. Pretty sad, but their fate is sealed. So here we go to Lyric's Passage. And of course you can still kill them from above if you'd like. And I'd forgotten it was level 4 and I didn't get Haunt, so you know what, we're gonna switch to that later, because if I switch to it now, we're just not gonna have a skill for 20 seconds. And the boss, or the mini boss guy, is coming up. I forget his name because he's so insignificant. Head cleaver here. So here you are, head cleaver. It kicks me in my head. And he's really about to die right now. Very easy. Got illuminating knuckles, so that's going to be a weapon for the monk. And we're going to be able to disenchant these 3 items. And we're going to be able to get a new weapon. So that means that we could actually disenchant these 4 items. Seeing as there's no mobs in this area usually, I don't really need a weapon. But there's usually a chest in this area, but not there. So we're going to go back to town. We could talk to these guys first. And now we're going to go ahead and salvage these weapons, as I will make a shiv that is 9, and it's going to be the same attack speed, so it's going to be nice. And easy transition, a good transition as well. So what we could do is actually make 2 and see if we can get a proc on a high DPS. Attack speed, that's nice. So we're gonna go ahead and try one more. And it's pretty much exactly the same, except one of them is higher vitality. So we're gonna go ahead and use that higher vitality one and salvage the the worst one. So we'll just take this out, and right there. So here we are with a better weapon. And as you can see, I have 16 DPS now. So we're on our way down to the cellar of the damned, I believe it's called. And my dogs like to block Hadric, and that's what you call a creep block, because he is an NPC, and that's what you call creep blocking, when you block an NPC's path of movement. So that's what I call that. You can get that from Dota. That's what I used to play a lot.
My love, forgive me.
Hadric, help me.
Your time is short.
Alright, so I got a Gathering Warrior belt, I believe it was. Pretty fast, and definitely going to salvage that one. So maybe I'll create like a leather armor so I can see what kind of face paint I'll have when my leather armor's on. And my dog's doing a good job of shielding me there. Oh yes, so I'll switch to my haunt now, and I'll keep my melee attack on the right click this time, because when I haunt something, I'll be able to melee attack them as well while they're getting haunted. And I'll show you the up close and personal version of the witch doctor stabbing things in the face. There's a nice little graphic there.
This apprentice's spirit dwells within the unformed land now.
Alright, he stabs pretty hard to be able to just explode that guy and split these zombies in half there. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Alright, so now we have our haunt up. We can haunt a couple different targets here. You can, I believe, haunt 3 at a time. And it's pretty nice that way. So we'll just haunt these separate guys here, and you can actually haunt. You just need to target the hunt the one you want to haunt, and it'll actually go behind. So there it is. I'm showing you that it is not like a steel shot. You can actually just haunt them right behind. So if you want to target a certain unit, just make sure you're highlighting it, and it'll go right past whatever unit's in front of it. So there we are.
Your evil undoes you.
So we're on our way now to the Defiled Crypts, and hopefully we can get to the Defiled Crypt level 2 first. And that would be pretty awesome if we could do that. But you know, it's a 1 out of 3 chance, and I don't have any map packs right now, so there is it's pretty unlikely that we'll be able to get it first. Although a 33.33% chance is it's pretty good. So hopefully we can actually get the Defiled Crypts level 2 on the first try. So here we go. A little bit creepy, the gate opens for you without even you touching it. Alright. So here we go. Into the Royal Crypts. Or the Defiled Crypts, that is. And then we're going to just make sure that haunt is on 3 different targets, and then you can start stabbing stuff. That's the most effective way to use the haunt. Oh wow, okay. He just dropped an adventuring ring, oh I thought. But it was actually from a pot there. So make sure you're haunting 3 targets, and then you're gonna go ahead and go for the elite. And then recast your haunt on the elite and the other targets as well if it drops off of them. And always recast your haunt as soon as you possibly can. And there we go. Nice and easy kills of the elites there. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the potions just for the heck of it. And we'll check this javelin. Not that great, but you know what? We do have a ring and a belt there. And this is not going to be the one because it is a event. But we will go ahead and start the event, and we'll just do it as soon as possible by doing this. And I'll recast my recasting my dogs there because as you can see, they're going to follow me there, and this guy doesn't respawn as long as you don't kill him. So there it is, level 6, and that's done. So we're gonna go ahead and get our 2 rings of wounding. Pretty nice there. Now let's hope for 2 to 3 on both of them, and they are 2 to 3 on both of them. So gonna boost our DPS significantly. We have 26 DPS now. See, sometimes you just get lucky, you know, and that's why I used to carry the other wounding and other things like that, the sabers and all that, but it's really not needed for a speed run. Still do a really fast speed run, or at least a decently fast speed run, without any twink items. it just makes it that much faster if you do have them. But seeing as I am not really in a rush here, I'm going to just do it with the items that I was given, or I was lucky enough to get on my way on my quest. So here we go. Quickly haunting 3 different targets, and then just going to work with my dagger. Let my dogs finish the rest of them, and always want to haunt priority targets first, like that one. What is it? The wretched mother there. That is very reminiscent of the shaman, the fallen shaman. Always want to check out those first, and this is the first time I actually had 2 shrines at once, and I believe in my action, or not my action replays, but my playthroughs, my full patch 10 playthrough. So you can see it's still there, and I do have level 6. So what we're going to do is we will use Grasp of the Dead. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on 2 because I still want my attack there. So we're gonna put it on 2 different things, and we could put our Grasp of the Dead wherever I feel it, like I need it to be. Right there would be good. So I actually cast my dogs instead of Grasp of the Dead, and my dogs are usually never gonna die, so I'll just keep my Grasp of the Dead on 1 and 2, as those are my active skills that I need to be using, and the zombie dogs are really not going to go very far. So that's how we'll use it. Haunt first 3 targets, and then we'll go for our Grasp of the Dead. So haunt 3 targets, and then go for your Grasp of the Dead, and then we'll put our mask on. As you see, we've arrived at Defiled Crypt level 2. So here we go down.
Bones beneath this tomb scream of madness and betrayal. Crown is near.
And the big guy's coming through the door, so we'll go ahead and zoom in for that one. Grand entrance, and we'll go ahead and just stab this guy right in his stomach, and refresh the haunt as we stab him to death. Get the foreboding wand, and now we're in the Defiled Crypts level 3, I guess. I mean Chancellor's Tomb, yeah. So just targeting these 2 guys in the back right there with both of my spells, haunt and the Grasp of the Dead, and every time the Grasp of the Dead is up, I always use that. So very quick and easy to kill those guys. And we'll just haunt this guy once, Grasp of the Dead, and start poking him. So there you go. Snared him and haunted him, and now I'm poking him. Or jabbing him, just stabbing the shit out of him right now. Another. Got a lucky leather hood, and we'll check the defense on that. Not as high as defense, and it's only gold percentage. So what we'll do is we'll consolidate all these items on the bottom here that we really don't need, and we'll salvage them. And also, I think we're level 7 now, so we're going to check our leather here. So go ahead and salvage all these. And didn't really need to double check that because I already knew what they were. So just going to double check, and we're gonna get the Brigandine coat for funds, and that's a nice one. So we're gonna go ahead and see exactly what kind of markings we can get with the leather as opposed to the cloth. So there goes the cloth, and we're gonna go ahead and put the leather on now. And there's no markings, so there you have it. The cloth gives you markings in the face, and leather, just leather, just a little leather. Look at the neck piece even. It's not. He likes to keep it a little bit el natural. The witch doctor does. So go ahead and put that mask on his face, make him look more frightening.
You bring this on yourself.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and continue on the quest. So here we go. On to Liark's Passage and Cathedral level 2. And yes, ghosts don't like the random debris and pots. They can haunt it and kill it. Pretty awesome. So here we go. Pick up those dead adventure. Alright, enough of that. So we'll go down here and we can kill this debris off if we like. Get that weapon rack. Nice little Wonga doll. And it's better than ours, so we'll put that one on. So remember, 3 casts of Haunt, and then you could Grasp the Dead. Nice and easy AoE kill right there.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King and if only to honor my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted horizon.
Very, very easy to AoE kill with this guy. And too bad that the haunt doesn't haunt, you know, a bunch of barrels. It would be pretty awesome. You just throw 1 haunt and or even 3 haunts, and then it'll just kill off the barrels one by one, which would be pretty awesome. But I believe it would be kind of taken away from the haunt, seeing as barrels would be like a priority target, and you wouldn't want a haunt to go from an enemy to a barrel when there's another enemy there. But maybe they could put like a priority targeting system where enemies are over barrels. Never know. Always want a priority target. Always priority target Tomb Guardians. And go right after them after the haunt's done with them. Alright. And the only reason you see me picking up white items is because in the very beginning of the game, you're not going to pick up very many blue items. But later on in the game, I should believe it'll change. The reason I'm going this way is because I want to just rule out any way here before I go on, move along. So that's what I'm doing there. And always priority target those guys right over there. Got a little ring of wounding, and it's not going to be better than mine because it doesn't say keen in front of it. There's no affix on there besides the ring of wounding. So not a keen ring of wounding or a brutal ring of wounding, that is. So I don't see a point of even looking at it because it's not going to be better than mine. The only way it would be better than mine if it was from a returned on the or from the Skeleton King, and it could be actually a 3 to 5. So that is that. Don't even need to look at that one. So 1, 2, or 2, 3, and then you put your hands up.
Maintain your incantation.
Sounds like a little dance song or something. So there we go, and we got 3 haunts going, just stabbing people up. As you can see, the haunts spread pretty rapidly. I don't really need to talk to him, but might as well anyways. And we'll just break that down. As haunt really doesn't it doesn't target those type of debris for some reason. I don't know why. It only targets targetable debris. Some debris that you can destruct is untargetable, and haunt doesn't actually pick up on that.
I wish to know this as well.
Down this way. There are my weapons. He's free.
So 1, 2, 3. Put it right in the middle there, where it's gonna hit the most targets, or have a chance to hit the most targets.
If it is the Skeleton King you seek, then you will have to fight your way past John Dar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
No, there is not.
There it is. See what I mean? Not targetable, but it's still destructible. But that one actually works, but you know, these ones, it doesn't target. Oh, there it is. So it targeted that one. I guess you have to be just pretty precise with it. And there, just making sure these guys die off first. Quickly and easily dispatched. these all here.
Black magic bars our way.
So here comes
But
John
the
Dar.
War Templar is stronger.
I can kill that guy off pretty quickly and easily. Stab that guy in the face and just make sure your haunt goes back up all times. And just easily kill him.
Betrayal can never be forgiven.
Adventuring Tribal Mask, nice.
Thank you for your
So we have a nice little experience boosting Tribal Mask this time. And we don't need his help. So there we go. Got a little experience going on here now. And let our haunt do the work while we go down the stairs. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not really, you gotta be like very precise for it to destroy non-targetable debris. There you go, and have him kill all those nice bats there. There you go. And we're gonna go check this just in case. It's right next to the entrance, and which it usually is not, but
He alone had a king here, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
so definitely not going to be inside there, so we're going to go ahead and go left now. Or, you know what, we'll actually go right, because seeing as there's a converging path going left that way already, going right now would be just more, you know, practical in finding it. And now we're actually going to go down and check, usually I wouldn't even suggest this at all, but okay, yeah, so it's not down there. If there's no stairs leading up, then there's no way it's going to be right or left from this area. There's never converging paths that go that way, or at least I haven't encountered one yet. So my gut is telling me go this way, so we'll go this way, and then if we can go right upwards, yes, we will go that way. Always want to get away from wherever you see that there's a bunch of converging paths. And now we're even going to go straight. We're going to go straight down and check at the bottom of these stairs, because this tile set is pretty tricky, and as you can see, there's no stairs going back up, so there's not going to be this way or that way. So the next path we're going to choose is go this way. Because it's not going to be going down, and it's not going to be going up to the right, so we'll go down that way. I'm second guessing myself now because I feel like maybe we should have gone down that, but let's keep on going here, and then if we can go up right again, we'll go up right. And one thing I like about the Witch Doctor is that he can let his minions do a lot of the work, the dirty work, while you just sit back. Like that. And now I feel like it's going to be right in the middle of here. Right here. So we'll see. Nope, definitely not going to be that way, because if you think about it, there's going to be stairs. If there was going to be stairs, this is an alleyway. It's not going to be down that way. So it was exactly the wrong place that I picked. The very last, it's going to be down here. So very tricky, this one. But I believe this is it. This is gonna be it. Yep. And we are here finally, guys. The very last place that I picked. But sometimes it happens that way. You guys remember how tricky it was finding the stairs, Diablo 2? If you didn't have any map pack or anything like that, it was a little bit tricky unless you were, you know, just spamming with Enigma or your sorceress teleport, just random areas, and you had a pretty buff sorceress with fast cast rate. It was pretty easy, but sometimes it would take longer than expected, and sometimes you would go the exact wrong direction than we should have, unless you, you know, memorized every single tile set, which I actually did, but I'm gonna have to re-memorize the tile sets in this one. So right there, what you guys were seeing me doing is just going for the archers first, obviously, and putting the grasp of the dead on the pillars. You saw me going to each of the 4 doors, and they all had pillars there. I mean, they all had archers there, 2 on each door. So there was 2 there, 2 there, 2 over there, and 2 there, in that area. So that's why you saw me going to the doors first. Started killing them off like that way, and it was just really easy from that point. So that's what happened there. And you saw me casting that Grasp of the Dead, and I'm casting the haunt across the way so that when I get there, there's not going to be a bunch of archers, and just casting it pretty frequently so that I could kill off all the archers very easily that way. So here we are, the last leg, and we're going to kill the Skeleton King now. So just getting the lectern, and we'll start up the event as soon as the door opens. So there we go. Again, I'm just canceling the event with space and then clicking on cancel, confirming that I want to skip it. Obviously there's going to be some 2 people there, but what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and put these haunts on there. We're going to put 2 more haunts this way, and then our Grasp of the Dead is going to go on a majority of the people, because as you can see, the Grasp of the Dead has a cooldown, and I didn't want to waste it on just that one there. So seeing as Horrify isn't really needed for the Skeleton King, I'll just focus on Haunt for the DPS, and we'll keep Grasp of the Dead for the AoE. So here we go, guys. Put 1 Haunt on him, Grasp of the Dead, and start attacking. Stayed in there a little bit long, but not too bad. And as you can see, my zombie dogs are taking a lot of the brunt of the DPS from me. So he's gonna summon stuff now, and I could go ahead and Grasp of the Dead that. And then we're gonna go ahead and just put 3 haunts up, and another Grasp of the Dead there. And as you can see, there's just tanking the crap out of the Skeleton King right now, and you can see their health right up in the top right, or the top left, that is. Sorry. So just make sure you're keeping an eye on that health, and when you do get health buffs, actually heals the dogs as well as yourself. Keep that there. Just keeping the haunts up, just poking them in the face, and just making sure that I keep 1 haunt on the Skeleton King at all times. Very easy to kill him. Don't even need to dodge with this character. Seeing as I have all the dogs for a lot of the DPS and tanking. So very easy kill on that one. No dodging needed. Just stood there and tanked. And that was pretty much it for it. I just want to go ahead and identify this for you guys. So yeah, it's pretty nice. See what color it is. Nice little gold color there. So yeah, that's about it for the Witch Doctor run through. Go ahead and click that subscribe if you guys can, and definitely click my channel if you're watching this on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Peace.